All right, why don't we look at NVIDIA? All that good news, and then all of a sudden, here we are, down 5%. What do we make of this? So if I were to ask you, as someone who looks at the market all the time, reads a lot of data, tell me what you think about why this might be happening, if you were to put a little thought process into
So
that.
we actually did kind of discuss that earlier. And honestly, this just seems like your traditional run-of-the-mill sell the news event, right? You had NVIDIA. NVIDIA has been such a just an awesome trade for us. It's just a great company. It's been executing. It's been trading up. It's had an awesome year. There's so many people. Who's left to buy NVIDIA? So now we have this big CES presentation. We get a lot of news that we were expecting. Blackwell GPUs for personal use are shipping in January. You had a new AI essentially notebook that doesn't require access to Amazon Web Services to do AI computations. And then we had a number of different news articles about autonomous driving, whether it be Toyota Motors or Uber. And so I think you kind of hit all of these bases. Any thesis that you were in, we printed right up near the all-time high here. So I think you just kind of got, you know what, this is time to at least ring the register. And you had people taking gains here today. That turned into more sellers than buyers all day, and you have this nasty candle. That's what I would say happened today, why we're selling off.
Yeah, and I like that. I like that also. Here's something else I would say. Any time an instrument moves into one of the major indexes, it falls under, so what did it move into? The Dow or what did it move to?
I think it was the Dow, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it got moved into the Dow. And so what this means is it becomes an instrument of portfolio management. And so if you have a portfolio that's modeling certain percentages and something spikes way over the side, you have to go, I probably need to trim some of those gains, and I'm going to be buying it back when it comes into those deeper areas. And so we'll be looking for that, I don't know, 50 moving average. Where is that?
I've got the 50 moving average at 140.02.
Okay. So my suspicion is that we come into that 140 area and we start seeing a little bit of stability from there. If not, it's going to move to that 200 probably, which the
200 is down here at 118.93. Now, here's the interesting, I completely agree with everything that you just said. One of the other support / resistance areas that I had here was 140.96. If you want to call that 141, that's fine with me and my OCD, no problem at all. If we actually look inside here at an intraday chart of NVIDIA, look what happened. We sold right off to that 140.96 area, and we've bounced off. Now we are retesting it here, so we'll see if we end up breaking it and going through there. But that entire area looks to be a support area.
Yeah, and so, somebody just said, hey, it hasn't touched the 200 since January of 2023, which is 2 years. That might be a nice rotation event for folks to say, hey, I'm going to buy that. For me, I continue to sell puts in NVIDIA. And if I get put to it, well, I'm in great shape, right? Because I sell it way out of the money and I get to collect premium on the way down as that happens. So from that being said, the question might be, are we sitting in a region where we could take a trade that might give us some pretty nice rewards? And my thought is, well, we actually put on an iron condor that we sold it for like maybe $1.80 or something like that, and it's now worth 68 cents. So we're in great shape. That one we ought to cover that in general. But my thought is, if you're staring down this chart and you want to position yourself for the next move, it might not be a bad idea to sell an iron condor for premium. And so because the vol is up, what day is earnings?
Here, let me go to that here real quick. Your earnings date for NVIDIA is confirmed for February 26th.
February 26th. Oh, okay. So we can use the Feb expiry. So that's great. Right? So we'll be out. Remember, anytime you sell an iron condor, you want to try and get out maybe no more than 10 days before expiry, or else you're sort of pushing your luck. So whatever you can get between then is great. I like the 125, 120s for the put side. And, you know, the 150 to 155, also pretty nice, right? A lot of people jammed up there in that region at the 150 area, and it gives you almost 50% of the spread. 50% of the spread.
Okay, sweet.
So what we expect the chart to do is dance around this area. And so could it get up over 150 again? Yes. But chances are it's going to slog around until earnings. That's going to give us a beautiful premium exposure event. And I like it very much. So I'll take a snapshot of that one also to put in the Benzinga Pro chat for a brand new one.